I want you to wake up right now. 2020 is over. It's 2021. It still feels like people are still in the New Year's hangover of 2021 party. Wake up, guys. I'm sorry to be quite furious with this whole video today because I really feel like that. And it's not a fragrance related content. It's something that I feel like I need to get it out of my chest. Okay, so kickstart your 2021 with this video. So if you're new here, please subscribe to the channel and show that really confident support by liking the video, and let's get started. So 2020 was a terrible year for a lot of people. And I have to tell, it was not a terrible year for me. It was actually a good year for me. And it has to do something with my obsessions, okay? I was obsessed about 3 things in 2020, which I'm actually carrying to 2021. So I want you to take this video as a brother talking to a brother. It's not something that I have a logical reason to explain to you, but these things really work, man. It has really worked. It has made me from an employee to an employer. My number one obsession is God. What? God? Yes, God. Till I was 26 years old, I was not really into that religious perspective. I always struggled to actually get, find the purpose in life. And the more I got into reading Quran and actually being a lot more Islamic, and that is where I really found out the purpose and what really made me actually quit my job and actually start a business is Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. He has actually told that use your youth before it's gone. And that message just struck out my head, and that is how this whole thing really started. So I actually became obsessed with God. I actually prayed 5 times a day. I actually recited Quran. I actually started praying to him sincerely from my heart, and it just gave me so much purpose. It just gave me so much happiness, like things are really happening. It just gave me the ethics, the goals, all of a sudden it felt like happiness. So my second obsession is value. Value is absolutely the king. This is the obsession that you will be mostly interested in, because the value is something that you give to others and what others see in you. Value means relationship. Value means the skills that you have, the communication, the technical skills. If you're an engineer, you have a value. You are a doctor, you have value. That kind of things. And more importantly, your business. I feel like every Indian has an entrepreneur inside. Everybody has an entrepreneur inside. Everybody has their skills somewhere or the other to actually monetize their whole platform. So in 2020, I was really obsessed in actually increasing my value. And in 2021, when you start a business, it's not always the sunshine and rainbows and happiness. It was a lot of struggle in the fragrance industry, being the wholesale guy new, and it was a lot of struggle. But 2020, the late of 2020, we were having a lot of opportunities, and 2021 projected, we are actually in the first quarter, we are actually launching our own fragrances. This is something really cool. So when I started my wholesale fragrance business, and at the start it was quite a bit of struggle, but as soon as you serve a client and a client again comes back to you and they refer you to someone else, it's just a fantastic feeling. It's just you just feel like you have increased your value. So starting a business, looking after a business, being obsessed, it's definitely going to increase your value. And always I'm obsessed in actually increasing my communication skills, my presentation skills. That is the whole picture why I started the whole social media, sharing my thoughts on social media, just like you guys are saying. And everybody likes how I present my things, the honesty that I provide. So it is also boosting up my value. So it's a win. So the third obsession is reward. Reward is something, if you only believe in this world, reward is money. You got the God and you got the values in line, you automatically have the reward. You don't need to. This is a mistake that a lot of people make. They are so obsessed in making money. And I am actually obsessed in making money. But there are two obsessions which I have, which is God and which is value. So when you have God's blessings and when you have the value, the businesses, your relationship, your contacts, the money just automatically comes, man. And why I'm not calling my obsession as money, because it's much bigger than that. It's the reward. You know, when you do a charity, when you actually help someone with your business, when you're actually doing something for this society, or actually praying to God, in fact, asking Him for forgiveness, what happens? You get rewarded from the God. You get reward points, which will actually help you reach the heavens. So I know I kind of sound like a preacher, but this is just the truth. And I spend very little minimum effort in the obsession, which is called as reward, my third obsession, because once I get the God and the value right, my two obsessions right, automatically with little effort, the third one just comes up. So basically my third obsession is reward, which means money and blessings and reward from God. So I don't know how. I have not actually talked to anybody about my three obsessions until I'm actually posting a video. It might sound quite crazy, but you have to be a little bit crazy if you want to do incredible things. I truly believe that. So my three obsessions are: number one is God, second one is value, third one is reward. You have all these three. Just imagine you have all these three, and these are your obsessions. It is just gonna be incredible, man. You're gonna do incredible. I started this the first year, 2020. My obsessions were these, and you know, it was kind of hard to actually sticking up to these obsessions. So I used to write them down. These are my obsessions, and actually think about one of these obsessions. And I always think, how can I improve on this obsession? How can I do this? How can I do that? What are the ways to actually increase this? So it's just, I know, man, it's not a content which is related to fragrances. I know that. So I just wanted to get it out there. So please do leave a comment on how you think about it, or what is your opinion about it. I would really, you know, guys, even on Instagram, some people who don't comment here follow me on Instagram and actually message me personally, and I always get back to them with smiles. So let's make that happen. So comment down below and follow me on Instagram and let me know how you think about my obsessions.